This one set to go top line against top line. Jonathan Huberdeau will take his first shift as a Flame on the left wing with Lindholm and Toffoli. Huberdeau sends it across, broken up at center. Here goes Hanifin. Over to Huberdeau, takes a look, passes, Toffoli stopped by Francouz. Good look early for this line. Toffoli again had it go off his skate. Flames have control. Toffoli flips it ahead. Dylan Dubé races onto it, gets around Manson, tip high, poke check by Francouz, works, puck went over the crossbar.
Francouz and Dubé use that excellent speed, gets around Manson. Francouz with that.
Byram again with the puck. Over to Taves, ahead to Bo Byram, works it in. Poked off his stick, trickles towards Markstrom. They score! Jammed in by Byram. Kind of a weird play. Puck wobbling through, and then on the rebound, Byram able to make it 1-0 Colorado.
Well, that's called sticking with it. Second one, he just lets Byram go. Watch, the puck is laying there, and Anderson's unaware where it is. And it just sneaks through the legs of Markstrom. I don't think McKinnon gets it, Rick. No, it goes right off the pads and then the inside of the blocker of Markstrom. But Rasmus Anderson in great position, but he just doesn't take up the stick of Byram.
Daryl Sutter, not one to pass on a lot of bouquets, but said he was really happy with the last few days of practice.
Yes.
Thought his team looked sharp. 10-2 edge in shots, but the Avs have the lead. Not anymore! Fired in by Brett Ritchie. And the fourth line ties it up at 1.
Lucic just was not going to give up on this puck. Just to the right of Francouz. Here's where Lucic goes to work. He spots Ritchie. And Ritchie had a number of chances, I remember last year to start the season. Took forever to score.
Shots are 14-3 Calgary. Shot attempts are 29-5 in favor of the Flames.
Not winning at home 12 consecutive times. They've had some good teams in there, and you just doesn't make any sense to me.
Bit of a head scratcher, but back to the line. Taves off the bench into the play. Threw it in front. Broken up by Anderson. Puck tipped high. Stays in play. Mangiapane's there. Slides out. Picked up by Dubé. 2-on-1 with Mangiapane. Dylan Dubé scores! Shorthanded goal for Dylan Dubé, makes it 2-1 Calgary.
Markstrom, watch his strength here. Dubé stronger than Newhook, and this allows a 2-on-1 with he and Mangiapane, and he picks his spot and rips it far side. You can see Newhook after the play, he's a trailing player. He was arguing, he thought that he was hauled down.
Lindholm ahead, Huberdeau tripped up. Play continues. Coughed up in front. McKinnon couldn't get a clean shot away. Not sure Markstrom might have got a stick out there in the poke check. Connor feeds the puck through center. Broken up at the Calgary line. They have numbers the other way. Here's Kadri in front. Dubé stopped by Francouz. Nice save, Francouz.
And then lastly, beautiful pass from Kadri right onto the tape of Dubé.
One last rush on the man advantage. Nichushkin carries down the wing. Bodies flying everywhere. Markstrom makes a save on the backhand. Great chance that the penalty comes to an end. Another opportunity. Rodriguez shot block. Out of the box, Anderson. He's all alone. Anderson, a breakaway. Anderson scores!
Out of the penalty box. Watch his heads-up play. Beautiful tape to tape, and now the patience by Rasmus Anderson gets Francouz to open up, and we have a 3-1. Excellent first two periods of the season for the Flames.
Off the draw, Kadri tips it back, and here's Anderson, who had that third Calgary goal coming out of the box in a breakaway. Toffoli, Anderson. Huberdeau shoots and put that one wide. Kadri. 15 seconds left in the power play. Huberdeau to the slot to Lindholm. Anderson, one-timer Kadri. They score! Tipped in by Toffoli, who gets high sticked in the process. Power play goal. 4-1 Calgary.
Period when to get a power play, and oftentimes it's like you're just not focused. This is tremendous. So great puck movement. Finally, Kadri with the shot. It goes off the skate, I believe, right there of Taves. Right off the skate of Toffoli, in fact. And he gets a high stick right there from Makar afterwards.
Makes a play to Anderson. Cross to Huberdeau. Over to Calgary. Half-minute left in the power play. Calgary trying to find Huberdeau back door. Gets the puck finally. Here's a chance to score. Lindholm from Huberdeau, who gets his first point as a Flame. And it's 5-1 Calgary.
Because of high skill, but also patience. Watch how they're going to work this puck around. Calgary, by the way, has been just exceptional. Watch the patience by Huberdeau. He knows that he can't, from that bad angle, attack the net. So he looks around, spots Lindholm for a wide-open net and a 5-1 lead. But this power play has just been so good. That angle showed it perfectly how Lindholm recognized that Huberdeau had nothing, so he moved just a little bit closer and opened up that lane.
Here's McKinnon with a step. McKinnon scores! Big burst of speed off the wing, and McKinnon gets the second Colorado goal moments after Calgary made it 5-1.
Watch this. Now, take a look how he opens the blade right at the very end. He gets in about 2 feet from the crease and opens up the blade and just sort of lofts it into the top corner. Nothing Markstrom could do. That's beautiful.
One more time for Taves. There's the one-timer, but the stick breaks. McKinnon tried to rip that one on goal. Fluttered wide. He goes back to the bench for a new stick as Nichushkin takes his time. Side of the goal, Rantanen in front. Nichushkin scores on the power play. McKinnon hadn't gotten back into the play yet, but Nichushkin with a give and go with Rantanen, and it's a 2-goal game.
Gonna come back behind the net to Rantanen. And there's Nichushkin. Rantanen, give and go right back to Nichushkin. He had the option of Lehkonen in front also, but watch Rantanen, just so confident making that play. As I mentioned last night, he had 4 assists.
Myers feeds it in front, and Cogliano couldn't get a stick to a 2-on-1. Mangiapane and Dubé. Mangiapane down the wing. Shoots. Stopped by Francouz. Mangiapane.
Francouz with a great save here. Otherwise, it's probably game over.
Foot pass finds Devon Taves up with Lehkonen. McKinnon trailing. Gets the puck on the boards. Feeds it back to Rantanen. Here's Makar. Nice stop by Markstrom, and the rebound goes high and over the glass on a good look by Cale Makar.
Gets a feed from Rantanen from a perfect shooting spot. He goes high to the far side, blocker side. Watch Markstrom read this the whole way and move with his body. Just a nice little push.
Thank goodness!
Yes, thank goodness. What a great victory for the Flames.
Good game against the defending champions. Flames knock off the Avalanche by a score of